And her and her husband took me in as if I was their surrogate daughter, little sister, and they pretty much kept me in line. Kevin gave me a lot of those hard talks, and I just remember thinking, you are not my dad. But I want to say thank you, because you're the reason why I'm here today. You're one of the reasons why I'm here today. Thank you very much. And they brought their beautiful daughter here, Kiera. She's my goddaughter. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support through the years. I also want to thank another dear friend of mine, Senior Chief Rodney Colburn. Where are you? He's in here somewhere. Thank you for coming. I served with Rodney in a CB1. I was in a CB battalion. I was one of the first females stationed in that battalion. So when I first checked in, and Rodney started talking to me, I remember thinking, why is he talking to me? Is he, But we've always been friends from the first time we met. We've been road dogs. We had laughs together. A lot of stuff I can't talk about, what we did, but But we were like boys, basically. But I really appreciate you being here today, Rodney. We go way back, and I'm looking forward to the time after this, because I know he's gonna be retiring after me. But thank you for coming. I appreciate you, man. In these last 22 years, I have had some great times. I have most definitely had some bad times. I have kicked and I have stacked millions of boxes. I have managed multi-million-dollar budgets, and I've saved the Navy millions of dollars. El Cheapo. One of the most pinnacle moments, however, in my career was being selected for Chief Petty Officer. My biggest reward comes from sculpting and molding the lives of sailors under my command. As a Chief Petty Officer, you have a very important role to fill. You don't become a chief overnight, as all of us who wear this uniform know. Serving in this kind of leadership is a tough business. It's not easy, but nothing worthwhile is. Nothing worth our time and energy comes without true effort. Being the chief is a lot of hard work. Chiefs are responsible for their sailors 24/7. We are accountable for the people in our charge always. We are responsible for our people when they stand tall and when they fall on their faces. I truly believe that behind every successful admiral, captain, officer, and every squared away sailor, you will always find a Chief Petty Officer. To the CPO selectees of fiscal year 14, I charge you to just simply be the chief. Realize that you won't always have the answers, but you will always have a brother or sister who will. I must say that there are a lot of people that have been very instrumental in my life, but one thing that has been consistent is my family. My sister Joy, my brother James, who's with us via FaceTime. He couldn't be here today. And my brother-in-law, Clyde Lawrence. I'm trying to keep it together. Y'all know I love y'all. I don't want to get too into detail, but, because I don't want to sit here boo-hoo, but you guys know I love you guys. I appreciate all your support through the years. To my grandmother, Edna Mays, you are a true inspiration to me. You are a true, definite representation of strength. For a woman who is terminally ill, she pressed her way to be here today. I will forever be grateful for her determination and her strength. Thank you, Granny. And most of all, Granny, I want to thank you for giving birth to this wonderful woman that I call my mama. Mommy. Yeah, this is gonna be hard, okay. There were times in my life when I thought I would not make it. You were always there to get me through. You have always been there to celebrate the major milestones in my life as well. Thank you so much for your love and support. You are my rock. You are the reason that I'm standing here today. Thank you for every lesson you've taught me. Thanks for your example and your sound advice. And thanks for sharing your work ethic with me. Because she works to the end. This lady has retired and gone back to work. She's working now, so you know where I get it from, Mom. But thank you, Mom. I love you. If I could compare my life to a game, I would say that I spent the first quarter growing in my mother's care. I spent the second quarter growing in the Navy's care. And while we stand here at halftime, I'm contemplating how I'm gonna play the third and fourth quarter. And I'll just be grateful to God for any overtime that I get after that. I wanna thank you all for being here today. May God continue to bless you, bless our great nation. Thank you, and peace.
Well said, Chief. And again, congratulations. Once a chief, always a chief. As Chief Thompson steps out of her active duty role, she enters a new community, that of the retired Chief Petty Officers. At this time, Command Master Chief Grosso will offer the Chief Petty Officers Retirement Creed.
All Chief Petty Officers, past and present, attention. You have, on this day, experienced that which comes to all of us who serve on active duty in our Navy. I say our Navy because your departure from active duty in no way terminates your relationship. By law and tradition, U.S. Navy retirees are always on the rolls, ever ready to lend their service when the need arises. The respect that you have earned as the Chief was based on the